Is it time to buy or sell Microsoft stock? In this video, we are diving deep into Microsoft. Our initial report was published on our website on Tuesday, the 22nd of July, 2025, and now we are here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You don't want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool, powered by GPT-4, at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive complimentary price predictions and in-depth analysis for anyone among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 24th of April, 2025, our system has identified Microsoft as a buy candidate, assigning it a score of 1.31. Now, let's examine the stock's performance during this period. Those who adhered to our analysis would have experienced an impressive gain of 30.46% since we initially classified Microsoft as a buy candidate 61 days ago. This equates to an average return of 0.5% per day since its designation as a buy candidate. The stock is situated in the midst of a strong upward trend in the short term, and further increases within this trend are anticipated. The current 3-month trend indicates a potential change of approximately 26.42% over the next 3 months, with possible returns ranging between 21.02% and 30.84%. In the context of a longer-term perspective, our 12-month analysis suggests a projected change of 9.4%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could vary from negative 20.51% to positive 10.91% over the coming year. In current terms, this would place the future price within the range of $401.64 to $560.40. Our latest daily update from Microsoft includes the headline, Microsoft stock price down nearly 1% on Tuesday. The Microsoft stock price decreased by nearly 1% on the last trading day, Tuesday, the 22nd of July, 2025, dropping from $510.06 to $505.27. During this trading session, the stock fluctuated by 1.17%, ranging from a low of $505.27 to a high of $511.20. The price has shown some volatility in this period, with a gain of 1.74% over the last 2 weeks. Interestingly, the trading volume decreased alongside the stock price, which is considered a positive sign, as volume typically follows price movements. On the last day, trading volume fell by 744,000 shares, totaling 13 million shares traded for approximately $6.720 billion. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price reached $514.64, while the lowest was $344.79. Currently, the price is 1.82%, or $9.37, below the 52-week high of $514.64, which also marks the all-time high for the stock. Microsoft is making headlines today as it prepares to report its fiscal fourth-quarter earnings next week. Analysts from Bank of America are predicting a modest revenue increase, driven by ongoing momentum in its Azure cloud services and artificial intelligence tools like Copilot. This positive outlook has prompted analysts to raise their price target for Microsoft shares from $515 to $585, reflecting confidence in the company's growth prospects. In a contrasting development, Microsoft is under scrutiny due to cybersecurity concerns. Reports indicate that Chinese hacking groups have exploited vulnerabilities within its SharePoint software. This follows previous security challenges and raises questions about the company's ability to effectively protect its systems. Such concerns can lead to volatility in the short-term stock price as investors respond to these security breaches. Strategically, Microsoft continues to strengthen its artificial intelligence capabilities by attracting talent from Google's DeepMind, reinforcing its commitment to enhancing its competitive offerings in AI-powered products. This investment in AI talent could yield significant benefits in the long run by fostering innovation and market leadership, positively influencing investor sentiment and stock valuation. Overall, while security issues may pose short-term risks, Microsoft's strong positioning in cloud computing and artificial intelligence can support long-term growth, driving optimism in its stock performance moving forward. Analyst ratings. On Wednesday, the 16th of July, 2025, it was reported that Cantor Fitzgerald assigned Microsoft an overweight grade along with a hold action. On Wednesday, the 9th of July, 2025, it was reported that Wolfe Research rated Microsoft as peer perform with an upgrade action. On Wednesday, the 9th of July, 2025, it was reported that Oppenheimer assigned Microsoft an outperform grade with an upgrade action. On Wednesday, the 9th of July, 2025, it was reported that Citigroup gave Microsoft a buy grade, also with an upgrade action. On Wednesday, the 9th of July, 2025, it was reported that Evercore ISI rated Microsoft as outperform with an upgrade action. Analysts have assigned Microsoft stock a general neutral rating. They assess the price-to-earnings ratio as sell, while the price-to-book ratio is rated as strong sell. For return on investment, the analysts have given the stock a strong buy rating. The following signals have been identified for Microsoft. The Microsoft stock currently presents a sell signal from the short-term moving average. Conversely, there is a buy signal from the long-term average. Since the short-term average is above the long-term average, this creates an overall buy signal for the stock, suggesting a positive outlook. As the stock continues to rise, it may encounter resistance from the short-term moving average at approximately $507.36. If the stock declines, it is expected to find support from the long-term average around $488.77. A breakout above the short-term average would trigger a buy signal, while a drop below the long-term average would indicate a sell signal. Additionally, some negative signals have emerged, which could affect short-term developments. A sell signal was generated from a pivot top point on Thursday, July 17, 2025, and since then, the stock has decreased by 1.26%. Further declines are anticipated until a new bottom pivot is established. Moreover, there's currently a sell signal from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, or MACD. The trading volume has decreased along with the price during the last trading session, which lowers the overall risk, as volume typically aligns with price movements. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving average convergence divergence, sell signal. Pivots, sell signal 4 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal 18 days ago. Short-term moving average, sell signal 2 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages indicates a buy signal 58 days ago. If we look at the 12-month chart, we observe short moving average, buy signal 62 days ago. The long-term moving average, buy signal 57 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages indicates a buy signal 48 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you would like to find more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for Microsoft. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $477.40 and $425.40. There is a natural risk involved when a stock is testing a support level, since if this level is broken, the stock may then fall to the next support level. In this case, Microsoft finds support just below today's level at $477.40. If this is breached, the next support from accumulated volume will be at $425.40 and $395.26. Generally, the stock tends to exhibit very controlled movements, and with good liquidity, the risk is considered quite low. During the last day, the stock moved $5.93 between its high and low, or 1.17%. For the past week, the stock has displayed a daily average volatility of 1.24%. Before we dive into the possible good trading levels for Microsoft, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, the price-to-earnings ratio, or PE ratio. This crucial ratio measures a company's current share price relative to its per-share earnings. This is a relatively normal PE ratio, often seen in businesses with long track records or predictable revenues. In other news, the next earnings report for the third quarter of 2025 is expected on the 30th of July, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates are at $3.35. Keep an eye on these numbers as they can greatly impact stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels from Microsoft. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Microsoft is at $505.62. If you do not own any shares, it may be wise to wait for this level to be surpassed before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could be a point to consider for swing trading. On the downside, Microsoft faces its first support level at $477.40. If this support level holds, it could present a favorable entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Microsoft from multiple analyst sources is neutral. Let's take a look at some recent insider trades. On the 15th of July, 2025, Coleman Amy conducted an insider sale of 32,344 shares of common stock. On the 16th of June, 2025, Coleman Amy conducted an insider sale of 77,066 shares of common stock. On the 12th of June, 2025, Walmsley Emma N. conducted an insider purchase of 1,217 shares of restricted stock units. On the 12th of June, 2025, Rodriguez Carlos A. conducted an insider purchase of 72 shares of restricted stock units. On the 12th of June, 2025, Pritzker Penny S. conducted an insider purchase of 23,063 shares of restricted stock units. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we've calculated the insider power to be negative with a ratio of negative 41.998. Overall, insiders purchased 112,554 shares and sold 209,540 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $484.72, representing a decrease of 4.07%. This stock experiences very low daily movements, which implies a minimal risk. Additionally, a sell signal has emerged from a pivot top identified 3 days ago. Is Microsoft stock a good buy? Several short-term indicators, along with an overall positive trend, suggest that the current level may present a buying opportunity. There is a reasonable chance for Microsoft stock to perform well in the near future. After analyzing the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Wednesday, the 23rd of July, we anticipate Microsoft to open higher by $1.98, starting at $507.25. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money and that you should speak with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. It is important not to base your investment decisions solely on the information provided by StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you agree to take full responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? We invite you to comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and a wonderful day, with warm regards from all of us here at StockInvest.